Welcome to another episode of the Booth 2 podcast with your host, Danny, and my co-host, Vinny.
Hello.
Now, many of you might be wondering why I look so fucking sour right now. It's because we shot 15 minutes of this podcast already where we went through so many subjects, and my phone ended up saying that I had too much storage on it, and it stopped.
If I may, it only recorded 15 minutes, but I feel like we did like 25.
Easily.
Easy 20,
Yeah,
25
this is horrible,
minutes.
bro. So we got to start this thing again and make it sound natural, okay? Forgive me if I'm not so happy about it.
He has to undo his
Bro,
three-quarter
this
a little
just
bit more now.
Pissed me off, bro. I feel like I'm choking. I feel like I'm choking right now. So,
Oh, God.
the way we started this thing was we started talking about music, okay? Because I was playing Journey, and I thought it was going to be a great, subject to riff off of because this guy loves music, but apparently he hates 80s music. Tell us why again.
Well, Danny, let me do it.
I feel like a fucking dumbass, bro, talking about the same thing twice.
Isn't it funny? We don't have to talk about the same thing
It's
twice.
over now. Go ahead.
We have to
I
talk
accepted
about
it. Just do it.
Well, you know what, Danny? It's very ballady.
Yeah. What's wrong with the ballads?
It's just going to be this. This is the worst interview I've ever had.
Okay. All right. Go back because I want to get a refresher. What happened with the ballads? What's wrong with ballads?
It sounds so corny.
That's what it is?
It's just, yeah.
See, you didn't say that in the last one.
I thought
No,
I
you
did.
didn't talk about corniness.
It sounds very corny, like low energy, I think is what I was talking about initially. But it's like, it's just very very vocal.
Repetitive.
No. I mean, I don't mind the repetition. I think it's needed in music,
All
right?
Yeah.
But just the whole thing, it's very vocal focused, right? I like the
love
energy.
that,
No. And again, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Like, there's a time and place, but I don't know, man. That place is...
You like it where it's a merger of everything, right? You got the vocals going ahead with the music in the background.
I want a
blah,
good
blah, blah.
tempo. Tempo is my big thing.
It's more of a feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to feel like I'm in the gym a lot of the times with
Pumped.
I want to feel pumped. I want to feel the energy.
You know,
I
like
want
slow songs?
No. I think
What?
those are the worst ones.
Oh, I love them.
No.
Yeah, I like to cry myself to sleep.
Everything I do, I do it for you.
Everything I do.
Brian Adams was also another point that we brought up,
Yeah,
but
I don't want to talk about it.
he doesn't.
I love Brian Adams. Brian Adams is a great singer. But yeah, something we touched on was because I grew up with songs in Persian and in Armenian that was very ballady. I guess I connected it, with listening to songs in English that was very, ballady as well. And there were older songs. My parents were from the 60s, so they really grew up in the 80s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It makes sense.
That's another one.
And I did touch upon that too.
Yeah.
It's like my parents, they had me young.
Yeah, so they were a little bit later in the generation.
Yeah, they're listening to like 90s music, so I was listening to that too. So it was like
Makes sense.
Just skip the 80s
Makes
ultimately.
sense. Like my mom, there was a group. Have you ever heard of Boney M?
What is it?
Boney M.
Boney M?
Boney M.
No.
Boney M was like an international group. So there were these groups back in the day. And I'm not talking about like American rock stars or whatever. They were international.
Right.
Yes, but there were these groups back in the day where they were international across all of Europe. Screw the American audience.
Right.
All of Europe, from if you're in Poland, Italy, Germany, you knew who these guys were.
Right.
Kind of like Scorpions. Scorpions got popular here, but they were a European group. They were a German group.
Were they really?
They're German, bro.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's another group called Modern Talking. You ever heard of those guys?
No.
Okay. Matt, our bartender, shout out to Matt, bald guy. He he plays them all the time, and they had really good popular songs. I listened to Modern Talking when I was probably 4, because my dad had a VHS tape that he taped over, and they had this song called "No Face, No Name, No Number."
Mm-hmm.
And I listened to that for the first time. Then I got a little bit older, and I was able, finally had access to YouTube. I'm like, what else do they have? And I fell in love with their music. But they were also an international group, also a German group that became famous all over Europe for singing English songs.
Like
So
an
they-
ABBA or something like that.
Like an ABBA. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
ABBA's a perfect example of
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I grew up with when
Yeah.
it came to music in general. Is a lot more. And my mom always had the biggest gripe with this shit. She's like, everyone in the United States only listens to American groups. She's like, when we were growing up, there were all these random people from like Poland, from this and that, and sometimes they didn't even sing in English. They would sing in their modern language, but they were famous to us.
Right. Okay, and I get that. And I think this is a bigger thing with foreigners, with Americans. I think a lot of people underestimate the size of America.
Of
You know what I mean? Like, it's huge.
It's
like
big.
It's like 2 or 3 Europes.
It is
right?
big, yeah.
Like, I feel like I get in the sense why a band could only be big in Europe, right? And why you'll have crossover where if a Polish band has a good song, even if
it'll blow up.
Right. Like, even if it's spoken in their mother tongue.
Yeah.
Like, why it still would be big in Italy or France or something like that, right? You're still the proximity of it.
Right.
But it's like something like that in America. It's like, yeah, I mean, I can understand your mother's gripe with it, but it's like at the same time, like, I don't think Americans are going to listen to that. It's not in English. You can't understand the lyrics.
But
the
problem
music
is there
might be
was
good.
songs in English.
Yeah. Oh, from those respective artists.
Yes,
Yeah.
that did not blow up, but it blew up all over Europe where people didn't speak English. They're like, what the hell? I didn't even know these guys that are singing in English, and like, you know.
That's an interesting thing.
It is
why did the
very
English
weird.
thing? Why did the English
Very,
thing
very
blow
weird.
up, not their mother tongue one?
You remember Patrick Swayze?
Of course.
Okay, he was a singer. You know that, right?
No.
Oh my God,
Really?
Patrick Swayze was an outstanding singer.
I did not know that.
He had a song that blew up all over Europe. I think it was #1 in the charts in Europe.
Sounds like David Hasselhoff too, because he's
Yeah,
huge.
he's
He's
too.
another one too. Yeah, I knew
all
him.
of Europe, bro.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah.
he does Europe tours. He doesn't do American tours, or he does, but it's all.
It's not big.
No.
Yeah.
No. What was it with? Look up Patrick Swayze's most famous song, because it's the song. I think it was also performed in Dirty Dancing. It was a slow song.
She's like the wind.
She's like the wind.
No.
She's like the wind.
I didn't realize he co-wrote it and performed.
Bro,
Oh.
he was a damn good singer.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, 100%. Bruce Willis wrote
No.
music.
Did he really?
Look it up.
That
Bruce Willis
is
wrote music, and one of his songs got really famous.
Respect Yourself, Under the Boardwalk, Save the Last Dance for Me, Zed's Dead
Yeah,
Baby.
he has along, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, Bruce Willis was also another artist, but
I
he was
did
more
not-
famous back there.
What?
Nobody ever talks about Bruce Willis as a
No,
singer, right?
I didn't even know that.
That's what I'm saying.
I wonder how many other actors.
A
yeah,
lot.
but dude, listen. I think a lot. Yeah, but Jason Momoa, right? He plays bass,
He does.
and I heard him play bass.
Yeah, well, Johnny
Wha-
Depp.
Johnny
He does music as well.
Right. Yeah, the Hollywood Vampires
Yeah,
or something
yeah,
like
that
that. I think it's the
shit.
group.
Yeah.
Right. No, but
That
that's kind of the thing. It's like you hear some of
It's
these
shit.
guys. It's garbage.
Yeah.
It's just not good.
Yeah.
Like I'm shocked that Bruce Willis has music. Patrick
That's what I'm
Swayze,
saying.
like
Patrick Swayze, man.
yeah.
You never think about that stuff. That song, She's Like the Wind, blew up.
Well, yeah, I think it's at number 3 on the Billboard.
That's what I
I think
said,
with the movie and everything.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, I feel like back in the day, that was like, how many actors did
Both.
so many other things?
Yeah. Or
you know what I mean?
Yeah, a bunch of shit.
You had more like Renaissance sort of entertainers.
Right,
Whereas
right,
like
right,
now
right.
it seems a little bit more
Secular.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
feel like we're breaking away from
Straight
that.
up
but
actor.
yeah. Straight
But
up musician.
You know what I'll say? You know who were the most diverse performers back in the day?
Who?
I'll say early 2000s. Disney actors.
Well, yeah, they have
In
to
the
be.
early 2000s,
I feel like
all of them could sing.
Yeah. Well,
all
you
of
had,
them.
you had to.
All of them could sing,
Yeah.
perform, dance, do all that shit. And it was a very minute group, right? You had like, you have
The Jonas Brothers.
Jonas Brothers, Raven Simone.
Raven Simone.
Remember the Cheetah Girls?
Yeah, of course.
That was including Raven, I think.
That was with
Yeah,
Raven.
right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they had
yeah.
all these people that could sing and dance and do all this shit.
And act on
Corbin
top
Blue.
of it.
That was another one.
Corbin Blue was another one.
That was
yeah,
another
yeah.
one, bro. The jump in, whatever the fuck it was
Something
called.
like that. Whatever, jump in.
But that's what I'm saying. Those guys were very diverse, and I think that was kind of the last stride of entertainers that could do more than just one thing.
Well, I feel like you still have it a little bit, like your.
No, they dabble now. It's different.
No. But like Sabrina Carpenter, Disney plant.
Disney, but she could sing beforehand. That's the thing.
Right? No. But
She was singing songs for Disney
for
beforehand.
Disney. Who's the other one?
Bro, what's her
Ariana
name?
Grande.
Oh, I got that's Nickelodeon, but yeah.
But okay, but you
what's
know
her
what I'm
name?
saying.
The holy shit.
Give me some clues.
Wizards of Waverly Place. What's her name? Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez.
Disney Plant.
Disney.
She was on Barney before that.
Was she?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Her, Demi Lovato. Another one.
Another one, yeah.
You see what I mean? Like from there, they found straight up entertainers, right? The kids could sing, act, dance. We're gonna make them famous.
Right.
Now it's very much like, okay, Tom Holland, became famous when he was young. He played in a movie where he was very, very young in this movie. It was like a disaster film based on a true story where I think this rich family went to like some country like Indonesia or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He was a kid back then when he played in this movie and he got famous.
I didn't realize he was a kid when he got
he
famous.
was a kid.
Yeah, because he's not one I keep up
He was
with.
a kid. Just nobody knew his name, right? He was a kid in a movie, had a big, big, big part, but no one remembered his name after this film.
Right.
And then he became famous when he became obviously
Spider-Man. Yeah.
Right. You have kids like that, right, where they're groomed just to be an actor, and then if they find something along the way, we'll give them some leeway.
Yeah.
And they can do it. To where in the Disney era of the early 2000s, you were a straight up entertainer. You're going to play in a comedy movie, you better be funny. We're going to teach you how to be funny on screen. You're going to sing, we're going to teach you how to sing good. You're going to be in a dramatic film after all your Disney shit.
Got to be dramatic.
Got to be dramatic. Like, it was a very, very different time or type of entertainer to where now they're just like, focus on one thing, and that thing will be the thing that takes you up to the big time.
Yeah.
Back then, they're like, no, you need to
do it all.
Do it all.
Yeah.
Do it all.
Who's the one from Stranger Things? Because I think two of them aren't they? Two of them
you're
aren't
not talking
they,
about the girl, are you?
No. It's the guys. I think there's the two guys that.
Yeah, there's the guy with the small teeth or whatever that he looks like a child, but he's like a grown man. What's his name? With the curly hair. You know what I'm talking about?
I know who you're talking about. I can't think
of
like
a lisp or something. I don't know what's wrong with his face, but
whatever it is.
I don't know. Yeah, him. He can sing.
I think there's two of them.
But now that's more of like oh my God, he can sing.
Yeah.
To where, you talk about Selena Gomez, you knew from the get-go.
She could sing.
She can sing.
Yeah.
Because they made her do songs and stuff. Corbin Blue, I didn't know he could sing.
I didn't know he could either.
Until, he was in High School Musical and shit, but.
Well, prior to, he was in, wait, was he, that, Corbin Blue was in Holes, no?
No, that's Shia LaBeouf.
No. The
No. It's not another black kid.
No.
You're confused.
I'm mixing them up. It's the hair, dude.
Yeah, the hair.
It's the hair. No, it really
You're
is.
talking about the other character that has the same hair as Corbin Blue.
Yeah.
No. He doesn't sing. Yeah.
Well, regardless, it is definitely a different time as far as like art and everything like that. Entertainers.
I'm telling you, it's a very, very different time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, God, me and my boys, we were talking the other day. I think we've touched on this before, but I'll mention it again. So, two of my really, really good friends came to my house the other day. We were drinking, having a good time, and I put on this movie for him called Bloodsport. Okay, this is a Jean-Claude Van Damme film. If you don't know who he is, you're too young to watch this podcast. Get out.
He's just like, all right, fine. Like,
no, it's called Bloodsport, and it was a very, very 80s film. I think the movie came out in 88. Action film, martial arts film.
Mm-hmm.
Great score, great fight scenes.
Not a lot of ballads, I bet.
No, it was more like like fun shit
that
you would listen to. And they were like, man, like first of all, the biggest thing they got from was the amount of, and I'll say it in their words, the amount of testosterone that they felt as they were watching the film. They felt so pumped. And like, I want to go like punch something. I want to go lift weights, like whatever. And they were so like giddy about it. Like, dude, this guy, his Dave's brother.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, this movie trumps any James Bond film.
Really?
He's literally, and he's a James Bond fanatic.
Okay.
He's like, this whole thing, like it's just perfect. I love it. And then the other thing he said was, man, he goes, how old was this dude in the movie? I'm like, late 20s, early 30s. He's like, bro, have you noticed that all the manliness and testosterone has been taken out of movies? Like 100%. He's like, bro, look at the stars from back in the day. Stallone, Schwarzenegger, Van Damme, Seagal. Just manly guys. Manly man. Not even built. He just looked manly. Like Seagal was not built, but he looked like a dude. Like a straight up man. Like that is a grown man that I'm watching in this film.
Yeah.
To now, these new actors, 120 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah.
5'5", small dudes. That like maybe their acting is great to their credit, but there's nothing to pull a demographic or a manly demographic of being like
to watch the movie.
I want to watch the next movie that this guy's in. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel you.
And it just shook him. He's like, damn, bro, everything's like, wow. Like, even though the movie was cheesy, that was his thing. He's like, it's a lot of cheesy acting and all this shit. It was so entertaining.
With
Bloodsport.
Bloodsport.
It's cheesy. It's a cheesy film. It's a bunch of guys getting together for this tournament of martial arts that they're all fighting each other and blah, blah, blah. And they're all muscular, and it's all, a guy gets kicked in this direction, but he falls in that direction. He's like, it's all cheesy, but I'm so entertained. So entertained. It doesn't even have to be like an in-depth movie where you're like, thinking too much about it.
Right. You have like an esoteric
It was
kind
just
of thing.
fun.
Yeah.
And again, the music was a big thing with them. Like, the music matches every scene perfectly. Like when he's training, when like he's doing all this shit. Like, you don't have stuff like that anymore. It's all just like very stuff. It's all very surface level.
Surface. I like a Sean Connery impersonation.
It's surface level. And he was just like, man, like, he's like, after I go home, I'm going to be watching more of these type of movies. And I gave him a whole list. I'm like, you got to watch this, different actors, different films, all this stuff. So it's just, it shows you how much times have changed.
Well, yeah, entertainment in general and consuming it and what it is that you consume.
Bro, there's stuff that's just guy stuff that you're going to love. Action films that have to do a bunch of just manly shit.
Yeah.
And that's our shtick. You want to watch the romance stuff?
You
go watch stuff? Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay?
I love it. I love a good rom-com.
I love it too.
Rom-com.
But like Leo, he's played in a couple of action films, right? He's played in like, I wouldn't say
action,
no,
but like
more gritty.
Yeah,
like The Departed.
That was I was thinking like Departed.
Right?
I'm thinking like Inception
I love it.
and stuff like that.
He did great in it.
Yeah,
but if you put Leo in an action role where he's killing a bunch of people, not believable.
I wouldn't accept. Yeah, no.
Not believable. He's a smaller dude, blonde hair, blue eyed, no muscles, no nothing.
Yeah,
I'm like, this guy can't kill nobody.
No.
Okay. But then you put Arnold in that role, 100%. I believe that this giant 6'2" Austrian dude
he
will kill an entire village.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean.
Put him in Predator,
and it's entertaining, and you go like, this is great. This is the type of movie that I want to watch now.
Yeah,
they put Tom Holland in a movie like that. Like, let's say they put Tom Holland in Terminator,
wouldn't work.
Not at all. Not at all. I don't care how advanced you make that robot.
No.
To where he can just, he's made to blend in society. And no.
It's not believable.
No, bro. He's 115 pounds soaking wet. Like, who's he going to kill? Nobody.
He can't even kill himself.
I respect what he does, but movies and acting and the way that the world looks at shit now is so... It's less black and white and much more gray. And I think there's a very big problem with that shit.
Yeah.
100%. Sometimes it's just black and white, bro.
Well, yeah, sometimes a spade's a spade, right?
Yeah.
That's
old
the
saying. Biggest thing.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
What do you think that stems from? Is it a whole like inclusion kind of thing or like
100%.
Yeah, you think so?
100%.
Trying to get like a broader demographic?
Yeah, for what?
For money?
Maybe.
Like views, like I feel like you're
because
trying
now
to
you
like
have people that think a different type of way.
Yeah.
So you have to cater to them, right? That's why they changed the last Terminator film. The machine was a woman.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, I haven't even seen it.
I don't care that it was. Really, to be honest. Doesn't matter to me. It's a machine, right? In the film.
Yeah.
But then you look at it, you go,
Was it done
8-9 films ago, because they made a shit ton of Terminators.
Yeah.
It's all dudes. And most of it was Arnold.
Yeah.
So why change it?
Yeah. Kind of like the same thing with like
For what?
You're like Fast and Furious or you're like James Bond and everything.
I don't care.
Yeah.
But when you do it for a weird reason or for...
Out of the blue, too.
It could have happened 15 years ago.
Why didn't you do it then?
Why didn't you do it then?
Yeah.
You did it now.
Yeah. Why?
Because the times are different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it just... Man. Like, entertainment for the sake of entertainment, gone.
You feel like there's got to be like an ulterior motive or something like that.
There's always an ulterior motive. You're trying to reach a broader audience. You're trying to show that the studio or whatever is very modern. It's so stupid, bro. Yeah. It's so stupid. I'm like, man. But it is. Look at the difference between the stars from now and then.
Well, no, it is night and day.
Huge.
I feel like you definitely don't have. I think you have your a couple of the. We talked about it before the podcast got cut off, but Jason Momoa, right? I feel like he is kind of like
he's a big guy.
He's a big guy.
Big guy.
You know what I mean? The Rock, John Cena. Yeah. Like I feel like you have a couple of different actors put in there, but even still, it's not necessarily your like traditional masculine of the action of like a Schwarzenegger or like a Stallone.
That's an action guy.
It's more of like this like comedy action kind of thing where again I feel like they're trying to blend the comedy in with it to get people to like watch it for the funny, the laugh.
It's a big guy doing a funny thing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's not just that.
Correct.
You know?
But you know what? They did that back in the day, but I think they did it more successfully. Arnold was doing all action, and he's like, I can be funny. Give me a chance to be funny. And nobody would give him a chance, and the movie Twins came along.
Yeah.
Remember when we talked?
Yeah, we talked with DeVito, yeah.
So at that time, the studio was like, absolutely not. You are an action guy. You are the Terminator. You are Conan, the Barbarian.
Predator. Yeah.
That's you. Don't stray away from it. He's like, trust me, it's going to work. So what he did was he goes, do not give me a salary. He goes, I'm going to bank on this film. I'll take a part of the proceeds. This is how
confident he was.
How well I know this movie is going to do. To this day, he made the most money off of Twins.
Really?
Compared to any other film. Terminator 2, Terminator, Conan, Commando, all that shit.
Yeah.
Twins made him the most money.
Crazy.
Because he knew. And it was the way that he approached it. It was different. They didn't stick it down the consumer's throats, right?
How do you mean?
Like, when you see The Rock, or when you saw The Rock in a comedic role, it didn't feel natural. It felt like they were trying to be like, this is The Rock, and he's going to be playing in a comedy role.
Ha, 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 ha.
Ha, ha, ha. With Arnold, back in the day, they were so like, this is an action guy, bro. There's no way he can be funny. But he was funny, and it made numbers. And they're like, yeah, he's actually pretty funny, because now he's playing himself in like this giant guy. In the role itself, he was playing a giant guy that was really innocent. Like, they built the perfect role for this dude.
Yeah.
Like, he was like almost like immigrant-y. He came and he doesn't know a lot about stuff, and he's so kind and so nice, like a gentle giant that's naive. And they built a perfect role around this dude. And they're like, yeah, he can play comedy. That's when he started doing Kindergarten Cop. That was another one.
Yeah, it was
Junior.
That was a good one.
Where he was you ever seen Junior?
I've never even heard
Him and
of
Danny
it.
DeVito again, instead that he's a scientist who gets pregnant. That's a guy.
Oh.
Great film. Can't make it now.
No.
Can't make it now. But great movies, bro. And he was like, yeah, you got acting chops to do all this shit. To where now it's like, okay, you're such a big star. Let's try and get you in some other roles. It's like somebody else's idea. Like let's diverse your shit.
Yeah.
Where for Arnold, he's like, no, I want to be in a comedy role. It's time.
You had him where he was already kind
I've
of
done
like,
enough.
Yeah.
I've done enough in the action shit. I'm always going to be an action star, no matter what. So let's see what else we can do.
Let's try it.
Let's
it's
try
like
it.
Jim Carrey being in like Eternal Sunshine.
Exactly.
Great movie,
and
by the way.
he did a great job.
He did.
It was very organic.
Yeah.
The way that he did it, you go in
Do you think by doing so many of whatever the respective genre is, right? So for Arnold, you have your action. For Jim Carrey, you have your comedy. Yeah. Do you think sort of like priming people and like getting them accustomed to you like that and doing something so like polar opposite, even if it was done poorly, do you think that it still would have done well because you're so used to seeing this guy
in one type of role,
in that role, where it's like now it's like so like the juxtaposition of it, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, he's doing a serious role with this like existential kind of thing, and he's like getting his like memory erased and everything.
Yeah.
Like, do you think that has something to do with it too?
I think so, but I also think that it also has to be believable.
Yeah, your delivery's got to be.
That's a big part.
Yeah,
like you could, you know, if you're looking at The Rock, and you're like, this guy could never be a comedic actor, could not see it. Even if he does a well job, if you can't see it personally,
you're not gonna believe it.
You're not gonna like it.
Yeah,
you're like, I can't. It's all bullshit.
It's like, who's this guy?
Yeah, you're like, no, he's The Rock. I can't see him any other way other than The Rock.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You do have to take a chance.
Well, yeah, I think also like the right movie, right script,
100%.
all those other things got to line up perfectly with it. Where it's
one.
Like, yeah,
that's what I'm saying. With Twins, it was a beautiful script.
I still need to watch that movie,
bro. Because think about it, he has him playing opposite Danny DeVito.
Yeah,
and they're twins.
I was about to say you got a guy that's like 4'9".
Come on, and then you look at other films where Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart, and they're like, to me, when I saw it, it's been done. It's been done.
Short guy, big guy kind of thing. And
it's been done, and he did it better.
Yeah.
So what am I going to watch a freaking Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson movie for?
I don't think Kevin Hart's that funny.
He's not.
He's really not.
No. I think his earlier stand-up was great.
Yeah?
Yeah, his earlier shit, he was different, but then he continued just to be Kevin Hart. If you get what I mean.
Like he didn't really expand past that.
No.
Yeah.
Everyone knows his mannerisms and all the bullshit, and you could close your eyes and get ready for the next special.
Yeah.
And just be like, okay, I know what he's gonna say.
Yeah.
I know now the next special after he gets famous is gonna be like, now he's famous and he's gonna talk about personal shit and you know what I mean, like
down to the T of it.
You
it's just
could see it happening.
Predictable.
You could see it happening. I think people back in the day had a much better time or much easier time hiding the fact that they were rich and famous when they would do stuff like that.
How do you mean?
Like if you look at Eddie Murphy. Okay.
Yeah.
By the time he did the stand-up special Raw,
yeah,
he was extremely famous. He did movies like 48 Hours and all this other shit. He was hella famous. And I think with comedians that's a tough part is after you get big, you're a comedian, right? So the shit that makes you funny is what makes you relatable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So once you stop relating to the common man,
how are you funny?
How can you be funny? Your problems are not common people problems.
No,
you're gonna say my butler didn't bring my whiskey on time.
Yeah,
and
different
that shit
tax
was
bracket.
Nuts. No. So once you start losing that, like once you start talking about, I took my kids to the Bahamas and I took people don't.
It doesn't resonate. Yeah.
So they're like, what the fuck? What are we talking about? Like when he was doing that whole shtick about McDonald's, right? Oh, I'm gonna make you a McDonald's. Like I asked to go to McDonald's, and I was like, we'll make McDonald's at home. What do you mean? I'm gonna make you a McDonald's burger. I like McDonald's. All that stuff.
Never seen. Raw.
Never seen it.
Never seen it.
Anyways,
all I know is the red jumpsuit. That's it.
Well, yeah. Well, that's Delirious. Wrong one.
All right. Wow. Jeez.
Yeah. Purple jumpsuit
in Raw
is Raw. Red jumpsuit's Delirious.
Oh, maybe that's why I didn't like it. That might be it.
Wrong movie.
Wrong stand
like, oh
up.
My God. Yeah, but that's what I mean is also connecting to the modern guy, which was something else that the action stars back in the day could do, because you felt like, this was a spokesperson for the public. Whoever, it was a cop, a local cop, or it was like something like personal. Then you started getting to the CIA bullshit where it's going up and up and up and up and up, and you can't really relate to the film.
Yeah.
Also, there was a sense of relatability to the person. They had to.
It's like this, my neighbor's the cop. I know exactly what I've heard. And it's the same thing in the story. Yeah. I feel you.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like the way they reacted to stuff was like, a way a modern person would react to a certain situation, whatever. Now it's not like that. It's very, very specific.
Yeah.
Which I think is a problem.
Well, yeah. It's like you're like catering to just like
inorganic. When was I talking shit about Philly? We talked about that. What did I say about Philly?
Oh, you did. We also touched upon Philly.
We talked about Philly. How did that come up?
Talking about the homeless epidemic.
Oh, yeah.
In San Francisco.
Yeah. Okay, so the way this came up was, the way that I grew up or whatever.
Because we're talking about like New York and San Francisco and like having like homeless people in New York. I didn't really see it too much.
He didn't see much.
But then you saw it because
it was
your dad
normal.
and yeah, it was like
for me. So I'll bring this up. It was normal to see homeless people when I was 5, 6 years old. That was a very big norm back in San Francisco as it is today. My dad used to take me on late shifts. My dad would work till maybe 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the morning, night shifts, and he used to bring me along. And then at the end of the night, he would always tell me, he said, go check the back of the bus. And I'd check the back of the bus. You'd have meth pipes, heroin needles, all that stuff. And then I'm like, this is nuts. I'm telling my dad, what is this? Blah, blah, blah. And he goes, this is the reason why you need to stay in school. And that's something I didn't say.
You did not say that.
Yeah, that's what my dad told me.
I thought you were going to quit and start a black market with all the stuff you found in the back.
If I was same age I am now,
who needs a crack pipe?
Yeah, who needs that? No, yeah. So that was his main thing. He's like, you stay in school. He's like, you see what I do? You don't need to be doing it to see this stuff. Stay in school. I was like, okay. But yeah, so the homeless epidemic, the drug epidemic, I saw at a really, really young age. And I really don't think people understand how big it is in San Francisco. It's huge.
Yeah.
Since I was in 2000 when I was 4 or 5 years old. It was 2004, 2005. We're now in 2026. That was 20 years ago.
And it's nuts to think about because now they're like clamoring about it being a big deal.
Well,
you know,
because what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It was already a problem 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And then probably worse now. we both look because the computer went black.
We're like, oh no, we're gonna start again.
Yeah, man, it's kind of nuts. You know, the stuff my dad saw back in the day. Like I said, when we first recorded, he's had times on the bus where there's like 4 dudes and 1 girl left on the bus. It's the last stop, and then they just jump the girl, grab all the money, beat her to a pulp, and then he calls the cops. Cops obviously come too late because by that time they're gone. So it's just a really raw introduction to life,
especially at a young age.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. What else is something the international stuff with the music. So going back to the music. I'm trying to jump. I don't know. I'm trying to think here. Well, do you have any questions on that stuff? Like,
I mean, no. I think you're going to divulge more a little bit.
Like
into
what?
It. Yeah, just the whole thing with your dad and the drug epidemic, and I didn't know where you were going with it. That's
I don't know where I was going with either. But I'm just like introducing it as a topic. This is how random we get when we have our conversations. But no. It was kind of a crazy thing that kind of opened my eyes as well. As to how I shouldn't live my life or the stuff that's out there, but I was never fazed by homeless people, which is kind of crazy because you see the modern person now. A homeless person walks up and be like, oh, and like so scared. I'm like, just a homeless guy, bro.
They're not gonna do anything.
It's not worried. Like my grandmother, God rest her soul, that's the one who just passed away. She used to walk through this part of San Francisco to get back to her house, and they would all call her Mama. And like they're all homeless people, but they just knew her as Mama because she would go to a certain part of the city and then walk back, and then that's just what they knew her as. Very, very respectful, nice people, but they knew her as Mama, and she never even had a thought
an issue with it or anything like that.
Nothing, dude. There was people in San Francisco. She's like, when I was walking with her one day, we were going to get Subway. God, I love getting Subway in San Francisco. It was like one of my favorite things to do with my grandmother.
Okay, I get the sentiment on it, but a sandwich from Subway.
Oh, it was great. Bro, I didn't know any different.
I know. I'm
not going to some freaking sub place in the heart of San Francisco going, dude, you ever been to Luigi's?
Yeah.
Luigi's got the best fucking subs. Not that.
Their bread, they're sourdough.
My grandma didn't have time to get personal.
I need Subway.
Was like, Subway. You're going to enjoy it. It's double toasted.
$5 foot long.
Pastrami sandwich. I was definitely happy with it.
Dude, pastrami, though.
Oh, I love pastrami.
Oh.
Pastrami is my favorite sandwich to this day.
It's great.
Yeah, pastrami is delicious, bro.
It is.
Jews invented it. I just had to put that out there. Shit, where was I going?
Talking about Subway, walking through. Talking about Subway, going down there with your grandmother and walking in, good memories with it.
Yeah. So like that was just normal, especially for her. Like, and that's somebody being an immigrant, right? Where I didn't know what her connection was to homeless people back in the Soviet Union. I don't know if there was a shit ton of them. I didn't know if there was any of them, but she was just always unfazed.
Yeah.
Give them a couple of bucks every time she would walk by, and
that's it. Yeah.
No big deal, no big nothing. Shit. Was I talking about how we used to go walk? Damn, bro.
Yeah,
my brain is fucking scrambled.
You were talking about how you used to walk in San Francisco to go to the
so we used to go over there, and I'd get my sandwich, and we'd walk back, and you'd have all these people.
Like,
Mama! I swear, Mama. Everybody, Mama. And she was like, there was one guy.
Was she homeless?
No. She had a home.
All these people
she was
like,
actually right next to AT&T Park.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually dope.
Oh, bro, it was great. Are you kidding me? Like, we go to the games and do all that stuff.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So we would walk back, and there was this one guy that said hi to her. Oh, hi, Mama, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, who was that guy? And she was like, you know what? He actually lives in the same apartment complex as me. He decides to be homeless for like almost all day. And then he'll come back once or twice a week, take a shower, go back out. So he had a home. This guy had a home.
Legitimately.
He legitimately had a home. He's my neighbor.
I thought she was like fibbing you.
No, she was dead serious.
Real.
This guy has a home. He lives maybe like 2 doors down from me.
Oh, wow.
In a complex. So 2 doors is literally like 2 doors. It's not like a street and a half.
Yeah.
It's 2 doors. And he's like, shit, he comes back maybe once or twice a week,
Takes
a shower, and goes back out and sleeps with the homeless people.
Why?
Because that's was his way of life, I guess.
That's wild to me.
But there's a lot of people like that in San Francisco. They have homes.
They just want to be homeless?
They just want to be homeless.
What are they, like for like panhandling or something like that?
No,
or like
no. They like to be out there. Or, they score a place and they're so not used to sleeping in a bed.
Maybe.
I'm out. I'm going to be back over there.
Back on the streets.
Now I have a shower. They don't even care about the bed.
The bed. Yeah. Who
have
cares
a shower.
at that point? Yeah.
At least I won't stink.
Yeah.
Let me take a shower and go back on the streets.
That's nuts.
Be with my buddies. You would think.
You would think, yeah, at that point
I'll
you
invite
have
my freaking homeless buddies back to my place.
Nah,
so
I don't know
eat a
about
meal.
that.
Steal the free.
You go back into your apartment.
Your headboard's gone.
Everything's your furniture.
Table legs.
Where's the coffee
Stupid
table?
stuff, bro. Clippers.
They took my VCR.
My hearing aids. They gone. Just stuff like that. But that was normal, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy how many people, and unfortunately, I feel like that is just like a city thing.
It is.
Whether it's like you in San Francisco, me in New York, suburbs don't. You don't have that.
You don't see that.
You know what I mean?
You see a homeless guy in the suburbs, like, oh my god, you're like,
lock the doors.
Grow up here, bro. It's fine.
They're not gonna do anything.
No,
I feel like for the most part, I don't know. Homeless people, it's kind of unfortunate, but it's like hard times.
I think San Francisco homeless people are much more nowadays, much more prone to violence.
Oh yeah,
than back then.
Yeah,
or even compared to East Coast.
I feel like it's probably the drugs.
Probably.
Probably.
There was a guy in. There was a guy.
He was along that route with calling mama.
There was a guy in San Francisco. He was a homeless dude. His whole shtick, I think he was at Golden Gate Park. His whole thing was to hide in a bush and be disguised as the bush, and jump out and scare you, and then you'd pay him. That was his shtick. And it worked.
Did it really?
He was known. I forgot his name. He was known as like the Golden State Park guy, homeless guy.
That's hysterical.
Yeah. There's another guy. I never learned the guy's name.
He's a random homeless guy. Why would you?
But he was great because he was so honest. What I mean by so honest, he would stand on the street. I think was this Haight and Ashbury, or it's one of the streets. I fucking forgot now. And he'd stand there, and his whole thing, he would sell acid. But the way that he would sell acid was he would stand on the street and look out and go, acid, acid.
Just yelling out acid.
Yelling out acid all day. Acid, acid. Anybody? Acid? Anybody want acid?
He's so honest.
He's like, so honest. That was his thing. Nobody bothered him. Everybody's like, hey, bro, you got acid? He goes, I told you. Acid. And he give him acid. And he sell acid. And everybody's like, this is a great homeless guy, bro. He just had acid.
He's like, listen, whenever you need it, just go right there.
Everybody knew him as the acid guy.
Dude, that's like, there's this one guy in New York. I can't think of any other famous homeless person. I don't even know if he's homeless. I'm just saying it. But there was this guy that would walk around with a cat on his head.
Oh, it was like,
and he got viral for it. And then he started charging people money just to take a picture with him. I was like, listen, dude, you found your shtick. Deal with it. Go with it. Like, that's great for you.
Why not?
Why not?
You
got a cat that's chilling on your head?
What person wants to take a picture with another homeless person?
Nobody. You got a cat on you like that. Take advantage of it. You know?
100%.
What do you got? Naked cowboy in Times Square? You know what I mean? Some guy in like skid mark underwear playing the guitar.
Who's that guy in New York that's known for cameoing in all the films?
Spike Lee?
No, bro. He's a homeless guy.
No.
You're joking. You don't know
I'm
this?
being for real.
You don't know this?
There's a homeless guy known for cameo.
Here we go. Everybody, he's been a cameo in almost every major film.
How do you know these things?
Because I'm old.
He's really 45.
I'm really like 70. Yeah, homeless guy that's known for cameoing in a bunch of famous films. Is it New York?
Oh my God!
Told you. Radio Man or something like that.
Radio Man.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Danny!
I told you.
Craig Castaldo, better known as Radio Man, is a legendary New York City character who has made over 100 cameos in New York-based movies and TV shows.
I told you.
Easily identified by the radio worn around his neck.
Yep.
Who is this? Flava Flav?
Dude, no,
Jesus.
he had a radio around his neck. I'm telling you. Radio man, big guy. Homeless dude.
That is crazy. I wonder if he got paid for it, though.
Probably not.
Could you imagine? He's like, yeah, I just wanted the notoriety.
Radio man. And there's interviews where...
Bro, he's in The Departed.
No, I'm telling you. There's interviews where a person is getting like actually interviewed in a studio that has a view of like New York.
Yeah.
And I think it was Denzel. He's getting interviewed because you guys know who that is behind you, right? And then like they're in a straight up like interview, right? They're interviewing Denzel, and he goes like, "That's Radio Man," and he's like, they're like, "The Radio Man?" They're like, that's Radio Man. He's walking by right now, and everybody knew who he was. He's that famous.
Wow.
Everybody knows Radio Man.
Everybody but me.
Now you know.
Now I know.
Now you know.
Dude, that's for a homeless dude.
That's your shtick.
That's your shtick. And
100 plus.
150 plus movies, I think I saw on the thing. That's crazy.
Big guy.
Guy got no royalties, though. He's still homeless.
0. Oh, they played the system well on this dude. They did. They're like,
who could we put
I'll
in
let
there?
you be in it. Nothing, though.
You're not going to say a lick.
Not gonna say
You're just
a
in the
line.
background. Keep that radio on your
That's
chest.
it. Yeah, but it's crazy, bro. Like, that's the type of stuff. You know what I mean?
I feel like if that guy would have grown up now with social media, he would have made a
Oh,
killing.
oh my God, I'm hiring a social media manager. He's going to,
You know what I'm saying? Like-
negotiate my contract, bunch of bullshit. That guy is like, I'm just happy to be in the films and meet these
He doesn't
stars.
even know he's in the films.
They interview him a couple times.
For real.
Yeah, and he goes, yeah, I've met this guy multiple times. So nice. Never ever talks about the money he should be getting. He's like, yeah. He knows he's a homeless guy. He's like, I'm a homeless dude that just, I've been in a bunch of films. And it's great to meet these guys. He talks about the stars that are so nice. Oh, there's so many stars that are so nice and respectful to me. They have real conversations with me and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Just a real dude.
Yeah.
You know, he just happened to be in this position where
He's homeless.
he's homeless and he's been in a bunch of major films.
And he's got a boombox around his neck.
But that's his shtick.
That's nuts.
I think the modern man has become much more complicated than the guys from back in the day.
You think so?
Yeah, because like we just talked about, right? A dude now who just became homeless, let's say some random 25, 26-year-old, he ain't just going to be in a bunch of movies for free.
No, he's going to want his cut of it.
No. Oh, my God. I'm suing. I'm getting a lawyer. I don't care how long it takes. Blah, blah, blah. Stupid.
Well, is that complicated or is that smart on his end?
No, it's fucking selfish.
You think so?
You're homeless, dog.
What leverage
You
do you
just
have
happen
at
to
that
be
point?
in a film.
Yeah.
Be happy. Fix your situation in another way.
Okay.
That guy, maybe after 40 films,
We could talk about it.
yeah.
Like
he
all
could
right.
be like, Doug,
Where's
people
my
know
cut?
me as Radio Man.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you could talk about something. Or maybe he has. Who knows? There's a reason maybe why he keeps showing up and shit. But to the random dude now, no patience. No,
like the immediate thing
no
of it.
graciousness.
Dude, I will say, totally irrelevant to homeless people.
Yeah.
But I will say, I think that is a problem now. I hate the whole instant gratification thing.
Yeah.
But I think it's a real thing, though, where it's like you've done, just to make it about music for a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
You've done a great album, right? But it's like, now you're like,
I'm the shit.
yeah, it's like, dude, you're doing interviews. No. It's like, oh, greatest hits and everything, blah, blah, blah,
Very
blah, blah, blah. But it's like, dude, you're not there. You haven't built up that, like, catalog. You haven't built up the your resume where it's like, is that warranted for you to be looking for those things? And then even then, I feel like those people probably even then aren't asking for it. Like Michael Jackson, like his greatest hits, right? Something like him.
Yeah.
Like, do you think he's thinking about that? No. He's probably thinking, like, let's put out more music or something like that. Like, what do you mean greatest hits? Like, I'm not done making great hits.
You can't define me by Thriller or Beat It.
Yeah,
I want to make something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I will say, I agree with you wholeheartedly on that, where it's like these people now, you do one good movie, one good album.
That's it.
Whatever.
This was my shot to fame.
Yeah.
Now
it's like,
I'm set.
No, dude.
Very
like,
stupid.
You don't get that 30 for 30 because you had one good game.
No, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll compare it to fighters. You remember Rocky Marciano?
No, but yes.
No, but yes.
I know.
I mean, I don't remember
him.
him. It's not like I grew up with the guy.
Right, no, but I know Rocky Marciano.
Right.
Yeah.
Rocky Marciano was 79-0, and I think Floyd got him by 80-0 by one.
Right.
Granted, not as many knockouts or whatever. But
wait, who had more knockouts? Marciano? Or
Marciano.
Oh, okay.
Marciano was like, I think 60-something, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, it was all knockouts, and that was back in the day where like you'd go more than 12 rounds. Like,
Yeah.
it was like you just went till the guy fucking dropped. Do you think at what point when you're fighting 80 fights, it's different compared to Mayweather, right? Because Mayweather was more about the money and whatever. That's why he's known as Floyd Money Mayweather.
Right.
At what point did Rocky go, you want me to fight? Pay me $50 million, or I'm not taking the fight. Like, it's a different type of human being. That's what I'm talking about. The dude would just fight to fight.
Yeah, like
And
the
then-
pride
and
behind it.
fight to the fullest, to where he's like, I'm gonna knock this guy out.
Regardless of it.
Floyd would go, I'm keeping my title and my record, so I'll beat him on points. I'm gonna just tag him. If I win the fight by points, no problem. I'm happy. I'm still the greatest fighter in the world. To where guys from Rocky Marciano's day was like, nah, bro, I gotta knock this dude out. I gotta prove that I'm the best.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what they pay me. I'm gonna take the fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, absolutely.
It's a different type of human being, to where it's more about just not the quality of life, but just life in itself.
Well, the respect of it and
Like
the
self-meaning.
integrity of it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel you.
To where it's just the substance.
Yeah, well, the substance being the money.
Exactly.
At that point. Yeah. No,
Exactly.
I feel like that's like, at
Actors
least with
too.
sports, I think sports is a great correlation because it's like you look at these kids now, right? College kids get NILs, right?
Every
They're
sport
making
has gotten
millions.
soft, bro.
And it kind of kills that drive
Yeah.
and the like, what are you really doing this for?
Every sport has gone soft.
Yeah.
If you look at NFL in the 80s and 90s, they were savages.
Well, you feel like LT
savages.
killing
They
these
were
people.
savages, bro.
Yeah.
You didn't even want to walk up to an NFL player because you thought he'd rip your head off.
Yeah.
If you asked for an autograph, right? Even the NBA, you see the Michael Jordan
Well, it's a
era.
lot more aggressive.
Oh, look at when Larry Bird played, bro.
He's getting elbowed in the face
Dude,
and like,
it was just, this is it.
yeah.
This is what you did. Okay, you're getting paid well,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But you're not making hundreds of millions of dollars.
Totally different landscape.
Completely different. I think that's what I mean by human beings have evolved now to just being these things that are just wanting. We always wanted, right? But I think
Yeah.
it's just now it's more like, if you give me a little bit,
You can expect a
I
lot
see the end of the tunnel, and I want the tunnel to come to me now.
Yeah.
And that's it. I don't have to chase it. I don't need the long journey. You know, all these 7 other people in front of me haven't had the long journey. I don't need the long journey. So give it to me now, because I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, but I want shit to come easier to me.
Kind of kills the whole spirit aspect of it.
Yeah, it kills the whole dream aspect of it.
Yeah.
Like, even
It's like, what are you working for? What's the whole journey
look
of
at
it?
Pacino. Pacino had to have a bunch of films in the beginning, right, to where he built himself up, right? You have one hit after another hit after another hit, and then now Pacino's in a place where he can go, I want this role. I don't want that role.
Yeah.
I want this role.
You have choice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
These guys, after one good hit, I deserve to choose now what roles I take and what I don't take.
Yeah,
After
no.
one time.
Yeah, but that's not the case, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. No, I agree with
That's
you.
what I mean.
agree with
That's
you.
not
Yeah,
the case.
yeah,
But
yeah.
that's the reality that we live in now, right? Pacino, after Godfather, could have said instantly, after this hit film, I choose.
Especially
Nobody
after-
gets to dictate shit.
Especially after Godfather.
Especially after Godfather.
I feel like that is like,
Bro,
like
it's
for
a
most
piece of
movies.
cinema. Fuck American cinema.
Yeah,
It's
cinema. Yeah.
Cinema. He could have done that. But he's from a different era. Now you play in one movie that did semi-well.
Now you think you
I'm
could.
the shit.
Yeah.
So you guys come to me with the roles, and I'll tell you what I'm going to play and what I'm not going to play.
That's nuts. I mean, it's very real. But again,
Man, it's the truth.
to tie into the whole instant gratification thing of it, it's like
That's what it is.
very.
The grind is dead.
Yeah.
The grind is dead.
I think the grind, once you get to that point, it's like, okay, now I've made it. Now I have
My
leverage,
choice.
and I could. But that's not it though, because you have all these other people, actors, musicians, athletes, everything in between,
Yeah.
that are still vying. Like you have your 15 minutes, right? But it's like that moment's going to be gone soon.
Yeah.
You know.
Let me ask you a question. When's the last time you find somebody in our day and age that's motivational? Somebody that you look at their story in
And
our day
Our
and
time
age,
frame of it, where it's like
and you go, that guy's story is absolutely like.
our day and age, nobody right now.
what
I
I'm
think
saying.
everybody else is probably like 40, 50
The
plus.
question is why.
Yeah.
The question is why. Why? Why can't you find the motivational, right? Like you look at somebody like I keep bringing up his name, the guy that played Spider-Man, Tom
Holland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't I look at Tom Holland and go, absolute inspirational story? I want to emulate him.
I don't know.
Because there's nothing tied to it, bro. There's nothing tied to it.
Like what you talking, like no struggle.
No struggle, no nothing.
Yeah.
Maybe in the beginning when he was a kid, you could use a story, he was a young kid, he was trying to get some acting jobs, and then he hit this one, didn't work out, and then he got another one, he got lucky, blah, blah, blah. You don't have the stories of a Schwarzenegger or a Stallone. Stallone was homeless.
Selling your dog.
He sold his dog, bro. Schwarzenegger, he deserted the Austrian army to go to a bodybuilding competition. And on the off chance that he won, came back, and they said, you know what, you're a good representative of the country. We're not going to reprimand you. You can go out and compete. Different times, bro.
Yeah, people taking a chance.
When
and
men
really,
were men.
Yeah.
That's the biggest difference, whether you like it or not. There was a time where men were men, and they had to take these risks, not with mommy or daddy's permission. Schwarzenegger's dad was a Nazi. His mom was just a stay-at-home mom. There was nobody pushing him to do this shit. He took all of his eggs and put it in his own basket and figured it out. He got married to a Kennedy. He became the highest paid actor in all the United States.
Became a governor.
On top of it, with a thick Austrian accent, never sounded American to this day, and married a Kennedy.
Yeah.
What else? Those stories doesn't happen now.
Do you think that whole, like the whole Nepo baby, right? Mm-hmm. We've heard it where these like famous people have the kids and the kids. Do you think it's so easy?
It's so easy.
Where it's like so streamlined, even like a regular.
No,
like,
you have an access.
You have it. It's just so you know how to get there now. You know what I mean?
Instantly.
And the unfortunate thing is, I feel like that's for a lot of people. That's the only way. Is you have to do it that way. Where it's like something like that, where it's like with the Schwarzenegger thing. Like, I didn't realize that, where it's like you took a risk for the bodybuilding competition, and it built off of that. Like that's crazy.
He did.
You know,
he was actually he said that his first $1 million was made in real estate, not in acting or bodybuilding. Bodybuilding was paying nothing.
No, I can't imagine.
Nothing.
Back then,
garbage.
No way.
Nothing. No money. No money in bodybuilding. No. His training partner, his name was Franco Columbu. A guy from Italy. They met in a outside international competition, became buddies. Complete opposite of Arnold. He was like 5'4", huge guy. When he started competing, they came together to America, and they started bricklaying, and that was their business. They were bricklaying guys. They were doing building walls and stuff like that. Arnold got his real estate license. He was going to night school as he was the Mr. Olympia. Which now it's
Mr. Olympia has this like high prolific.
Mr. Olympia is the best built man.
Yeah.
You are the bodybuilder. And he was still going to night school, doing all that stuff, taking acting classes, and he made his money. He's like, I could have never acted in my life, and stayed a millionaire from the real estate investments that I made.
Yeah,
but he had ambition to take it to the next level. That movie I was talking about, Bloodsport.
Yeah.
I told the story to those boys, to my friends.
Yeah.
As to how he got that role. Jean-Claude Van Damme was in Belgium. That's where he's from. Brussels. Okay? They call him the Muscles from Brussels. So that's his nickname.
Good little.
Good, right?
Muscles from Brussels.
So the way he did it, he became Mr. Belgium, which was also bodybuilding. He was a bodybuilder back then. He became Mr. Belgium. He owned a gym or a couple of gyms, if I'm not mistaken, and he was pretty successful in as far as Belgium standards, because you have to remember Belgium is a very, very small country. Being successful in Belgium, it's not a huge thing.
It's not nothing prolific,
but he was successful in terms of Belgian success,
right?
And he was like, I have bigger dreams. I want to go to America. I want to be a star. His parents obviously was like, no, do not do that. You have a successful gym in Belgium. You're making money.
Risk that?
There's no point. He goes, no, I have to. So he came to America. He was doing odd jobs. He was bouncing at a club. He was, washing windows or something like that. He was like begging for roles here and there. And he gets into this executive's office, the owner of a company called the Cannon Group, Menahem Golan. It's an Israeli guy. He was the owner of that group. He made most of the successful 80s, 90s action films back in that time, he made a lot of Chuck Norris's films, Steven Seagal films, stuff like that.
Right.
And he got into his office, and he was like performing for him. He was doing the splits in front of him, showing his muscles, blah, blah, blah. Manam wasn't impressed. And from his interview, he goes, Manam had a thick Israeli accent. So he goes, Chuck Norris is a star. Michael Dudikoff, which is somebody, an 80s star from back then, you probably don't know who he is. Michael Dudikoff is a star. You'll never be a star. And he starts crying in front of him, and from his own words, he says he believes that Menahem thought from his own perspective, like, this is a guy who's going to kill himself if he's not going to become a star. So he tells his assistant, Karen, he goes, Karen, he goes, bring me Bloodsport, which is a script. It was just a script at that point.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, bring me Bloodsport. He goes, okay. He goes, Jean-Claude, you want to be a star? I'm going to make you a star. And he plops the script in front of him. He goes, you're going to be a star. And he puts the script in front of him. He said, I'm going to make you the lead. He made him the lead. They shoot the whole film. Jean-Claude sees the first cut of it, starts crying. He goes, this is horrible. This is nothing. So he goes and recuts it himself with the producers or directors or whatever. It comes out. He becomes an overnight success.
Just off of that.
Just off of one film.
Crazy.
Off of one film. So when you see these guys from back then, the shit that it took to become famous, to become successful. Screw the business aspect. That's a different avenue.
But just the sacrifice and the things that you're putting ahead of it.
Everything.
Yeah.
And then he became a star. You can't compare it to now.
Yeah, it's two different elements.
No, bro. You saw so much shit. You saw so much stuff. You understand what it comes from to go from the bottom to the top. To these guys now, where it's just, I went to a couple auditions and I got successful in one role. I chose my other couple roles because they were like, oh, you have some, success in this.
Let's just throw you in there.
Yeah. When's the last time you saw a brand new actor in a debut film to where they're like, this guy's brand new.
He's the guy.
He's the guy.
Yeah. You don't really see it that much.
Gone.
Yeah.
Gone. So that's why I respect those guys. That's why those are the guys that give me
inspiration. And like motivation and everything.
Because I go, if this guy did it, I can do it.
Yeah.
But you don't see any modern stuff. That's why we don't have any modern heroes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's a very different time. I don't like the times that we live in now because there are no motivational stories from back then. All we hear about are people from back in the day.
Yeah.
That's who they use as heroes.
Yeah. That's their motivation.
And we're in 2026, right? Try and find somebody from the 2000s. You can't.
You really can't.
You really can't.
No.
You really can't. It's all from like the 70s,
and that's
the
kind
80s,
of the thing.
The 90s.
I feel like humans innately want that rags to riches or that your David and Goliath kind of thing where you want the little
odds
guy.
are against you.
The odds are against you, but somehow you've persevered and you've made it through and
did it.
You did it. You want that struggle.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what is life without struggle?
Yeah.
You know?
want the underdog to win.
You always do.
And when you see it happen.
It's that's the inspiration. That's
when you see
your
it
Rocky. That's
everything.
Everything.
When we make, me and you, we invest. You invest in crypto. I invest in the market. When we get those small wins, how good do we feel?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Because we're the underdog in our own brain.
Yeah.
You're the underdog. You don't have as much money invested as the other guys.
You bought low, and now it's like I have a decent price, but it's like
other people that don't invest in the market. Do we go? I'm beating these guys.
Yeah.
I'm taking the risk.
Yeah.
That it takes to become successful.
That I know maybe not now, but maybe in the future.
In the future, it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Because you have to have that mindset of like the odds are against you. Otherwise, there is no struggle.
No, and
there's nothing to strive for.
Yeah, and you need that struggle. You need that conflict. Any good story, any good life, anything.
Oh,
you need without it. Where's the growth from?
None.
What do you learn
There's no
from?
growth.
You have nothing.
There is
and
no
you become
growth.
this stagnant blob.
Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible.
It is.
It's horrible. But that's why I love it, bro. That's why I watch films like that. To remind me that there is a winner.
Yeah.
And that you could be that winner.
You have to just put
what
the work in.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
But what are you going to do? That's the thing. There's not too many stories like that now.
No.
To where you're watching freaking,
Avengers.
Dune.
Or Dune or something. Yeah.
You're watching Dune. Come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not the same, dog.
It's not inspiring.
When's the last movie you saw that was like Rocky? There is none.
No. You only got one Rocky.
You only got one Rocky.
Rocky 4.
That's Wow, you got like 7 of them.
No, but Rocky 4 though is like I could hear the soundtrack.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
What's your favorite Rocky?
Rocky 4.
Really?
Yeah.
With Drago?
Drago, yeah. I will break you. Like just the whole soundtrack of him when he's working up, going up the mountain and everything, and
great.
I could hear it literally right now. It's
For
just
me,
like
it's Rocky 3.
Yeah.
With Mr. T.
I got to go through the whole series.
Oh man, Rocky 3 is beautiful.
I bet.
Rocky 3 is beautiful because his trainer dies. Mickey. When you see that scene and he has no like leadership, no direction, because that guy's given him all the direction in his life.
Yeah.
It's gone, and he's gone.
What do you do
dies. What are you gonna do? And that was like the most
pivotal
thing when I saw that. And the thing was with Rocky 3 was that, and his trainer says this before he dies, before the fight happens, the first fight at least. He goes, the worst thing that can happen to you happened to a fighter. You got civilized. That was a big one. But that's what I mean when you let the shit get to your head. That was what he was trying to tell Rocky. You let all this shit get to your head because he had money, he had fame, he was a champ for a while.
All the accolades that come with it.
Everything. And he was like, you became civilized. And it was so apparent. He was wearing ties. He spoke proper English. He wasn't doing the same stuff from Rocky 1 and Rocky 2 where he was like, I ain't punchy. I just got like a relaxed mind. Like he was, that's what he was saying, right? That was his shtick, right? He was just this random dude that he had a shot randomly. He took it. He lost the first time. He won the second time. Now he's Rocky Balboa. He's the heavyweight champ of the world. He's doing commercials. He's doing all this stuff. He lost his substance.
The thing that made him
where
Rocky.
He came from.
Yeah.
And that's why on a separate note, I always say that if I became successful, I will never, ever let my friends be in the background and not celebrate with me in that success. Because those are the people that you talk about with, like getting successful, making money. So when you leave them in the background, you forget all those times that you sat there and like, I swear when I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna
that
do
struggle.
That struggle.
Yeah.
You don't get to share that with anybody. So that's why my thing on friendship, it's also a pinpoint as to bringing yourself back to reality and not forgetting where you came from.
Yeah.
And to where you're going. Because that's a big quote that I always say. You can't know where you're going if you forget where you came from.
It's true.
It's true.
It's very
It's a
true.
big one.
Yeah.
Got deep.
Real deep.
Now, Philadelphia. Not
That's too deep. We
can't
touch that one.
Talk about Philadelphia. Yeah, no. But yeah, man, that's kind of a crazy thing. That stuff's kind of in the past now. So what do we do? Like, how are you gonna do it when you have kids? How are you gonna learn the stuff or the values that you learned? How are you going to pass it on to them when they face a modern day where kind of none of that stuff really matters?
And it doesn't exist either.
And it doesn't exist.
That's the hard part, too, because you figure 30, 40 years ago, like, what they're dealing with back then versus now, it's like, it is two different entities.
So what do you do? What are you going to do?
I don't know.
When you have kids?
I don't know. Man, that's a tough call. Because it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, I think ultimately, like, that essence of human struggle and
you have to make it apparent
things,
in some way.
You have to, because I don't know.
But how? Especially if you're successful by the time you have kids.
I feel like you have to be consciously, like, I feel like you hear a lot of things where people want to give their kids everything.
Correct.
And unfortunately for the human mind, you can't do that.
Can't.
You have to consciously make sure that they know that, or actually don't know, that just because you have all of this, just because you have the access to this, you can't do it.
Yeah.
You can't allow them
replicated easily.
No. Like if you just show them that, if you just give them the answer as a kid, where's that growth for them? Where's that like journey for them?
None.
You have to let them struggle.
Yeah.
I feel like for the people that try to give their kids everything, you're doing a disservice for them.
Correct.
You can't.
I agree.
You have to let them work through their own things. You have to let
problems.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't just throw money at it. You can't just solve the problem for them. You have to let them do it for themselves.
Well, the beauty for us is that we don't come from money.
Right? Yeah.
So you saw your dad work.
Yeah. Saw my mom work. I saw both of them.
Same here.
Yeah.
On my side, I saw both of them work. It's not like we grew up rich.
No.
So you understand the struggle to get where you want to get. And lucky enough to live, for me personally, and I think you as well, we were lucky enough to grow up at least middle class.
Yeah.
So my thing was always, my goal is to get to the next place. If I grew up middle class, I got to bring it up to the
upper class. Yeah.
Because then what did I do? I just ran with what my parents gave
and
me.
Just kept it there.
Just kept it stagnant. To our kids, who hopefully by that time will be in that higher class, how can you give them that same motivation if they don't see their parents struggle?
Yeah.
So let's say, we get successful, which we will. I know we will. How do you get to that point?
That's an interesting thing.
Because have that motivation keep going.
Yeah.
It's really tough.
They
have nothing in front of them, no life experience to push them to that, to see their mom and dad try and pay the bills, try and, get some stuff done, work long hours, physically. Because you can work long hours as a business owner, and I respect that. But kids don't really see that.
No, they don't. No, even thinking about it right now, it's like, I don't know about you, but it's like my parents, I never heard anything about finances. Yeah. I never heard about their bills or if they're struggling for something like that.
They hide it. They don't ever want you to know.
Yeah.
And that's the job of a parent, right? You don't want your kids to know where they're at.
Do you think that might be to a detriment, to where it's like kind of like helping the kids understand, like, this is $40 or we just spent $200 in groceries right now? Like, just becoming more aware.
I think it's to a detriment only if you're well off.
You think so?
Yeah, because you will see it eventually once you get older. The kids will see it.
Yeah.
They'll understand. They'll be like, okay, this is why I didn't have this. This is why when you didn't want me to get those Skittles back in the day.
This is why.
This is why.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have the means for it. To where when you can afford everything, and they're like, oh, you're just cheap.
Yeah.
This
guy.
Yeah, this guy's just cheap.
You have $500 in your account. You don't want to spend $2 on Skittles.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, that's the thing, is like the kid eventually will smarten
It's going to learn,
and be like, okay, this is why.
It's a fine
They know where
dance.
they are. You know where you are when you get older.
Yeah.
Okay, my parents are poor, or the middle class, or they're upper class. Eventually, when you get older, you're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know where you stand.
Yeah.
Not when you're a kid. At least that's what I've seen from most parents. They don't want to tell their kids where they stand financially. Whether you be rich, too, sometimes I've seen.
Yeah.
Kid doesn't know until a certain age.
Because to them, it's not.
Shit,
it's not
my
even.
parents are actually well off. Like, no wonder I spent 2 weeks in the Bahamas when I was 8.
I thought everybody did this.
No, yeah, you see what I mean? The kid doesn't realize.
No.
And then now that comes up to the kid how to take it.
And that's tough, too, because that's very individualistic, where it's like, you don't know. They could be a good kid, bad kid kind of thing.
Yeah, you
like,
never know.
What do they take with it
One
now?
kid could look at it and go, man, I had friends that didn't experience what I experienced, and I didn't understand why. But that's because their family wasn't as well off.
Yeah.
So shit, that's kind of sad. And you have that kid that will understand the meaning of money from there. And you have the other ones that just grew up with a bunch of rich kids. And then you're like, oh shit. And they're like, oh, this is normal.
Yeah, what are you talking
All
about?
these
This ain't
broke
special.
people around here. Yeah. It just depends individualistically how the kid's going to take it. That's all personality at that point. It could be skewed from, the mom or the dad. But it also depends on how many generations have you been well off for, or how many generations have you been poor for.
Yeah.
So, damn it, what the fuck.
It's a very fine line you got to dance on that.
It is nuts, bro.
Yeah, no, it is.
It is really, really nuts. Like, oh, man. I can't even imagine when I'm going to become a dad, bro.
It's exciting, though.
It is.
It is.
It is exciting, but damn, you want the kid to have some grasp. Like, that's why I told my wife, I go, the kid. For me personally, I want them to watch the stuff that I watched growing up. If they can't understand the reality of life situation, I think something that helped me was watching those films that I watched growing up, because those had deeper messages that I didn't even realize were messages until I grew up. And I'm like, okay.
And you found the
this
hidden
is what
thing
the
in
movie was meant to do.
Yeah.
But now, what are you gonna, what modern film are you gonna show them to show them?
Avengers: Civil War.
That's what I'm talking about.
I know.
Shit like that. Civil War.
Civil.
Oh, okay,
Civil,
War.
not civil.
These are silver.
It's very proper and polite and posh.
Yeah, like what are you gonna show the kid?
Yeah.
I mean, like, dude, I watched Roadhouse when I was 6.
Didn't see it till I was like 30.
I didn't even know the name of the film until years later.
No.
Yeah, I didn't know. I was like, oh my God, there's that one movie. And I couldn't, there was no internet. Like, I couldn't Google it.
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, there was internet, but I didn't,
You didn't
have
know it. You
access
didn't
to a
have
freaking computer.
Right.
Until afterwards. And I'm like, oh my God, what's this movie? I didn't know who Patrick Swayze was. I didn't know, like, I know all this information. I was like, there's this great film that I, saw when I was young and I can't remember it, blah, blah, blah. I would rent it all the time. That's because
It's got this guy. He's like doing this thing and like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, bro, everything's a press away.
Beep.
A press away. And damn, bro, I learned a lot from. That's why, and I always talk about this. I learned so much from films. I feel like I learned more from films than from my own personal life. Straight up. That's why I put such an emphasis on movies.
It's a big deal what you consume.
Yeah.
Food, media.
Yeah. For you, it's music.
Yeah. No, but I mean, all of it. I mean, it's
all
like it's a very impactful in who you are as a person
but
and your ideas.
God
and
that my parents put me with old shit.
Yeah.
Because I could have been raised like, I know people my age that have no clue the stuff that I do. Don't understand, investing. Don't understand struggle. Don't understand pressure. That's a big one too. There's a lot of people that just that they feel no pressure.
Yeah.
At
And
all.
pressure's important.
Pressure is what makes diamonds.
I was literally just about to say that if you didn't say that.
That's true.
Yeah, no, it's
Pressure's
very
what
true.
makes diamonds, my guy.
Yeah.
So if there's no pressure, there's no success.
No growth.
Nothing.
No.
That's nuts. Crazy. Philadelphia. I keep bringing. I'm so sorry for anybody from Philly. I'm not hating on
I'm
you.
not. No, I hate.
I'm
you.
not hating.
Can't stand them.
Philly.
Can't stand them. Philly and Boston.
Bro, Philly.
Top 2.
Yeah, Boston's tough too.
Yeah.
Boston's a
Quick little side note. No, for Boston.
Bill Burr,
no.
screw you. You Boston bastard.
I went to Berklee College of Music for an audition when I was 19, 20, I think it was.
Berklee College of Music.
Berklee College of Music. I got in.
Where's
I got
this
accepted.
located?
It's in Boston.
But it's called Berkeley?
Berkeley. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
funny.
No, but it's not Berkley. It's Berklee.
Nah, it's East Coast people.
I know, with their E's and their Y's. Anyway, it's probably one of the most prestigious, that's an extra loud train. One of the most prestigious contemporary music schools to go to.
Okay.
Got in, got accepted and everything. But
look at you, Juilliard.
What can I say? But no, I went to the audition, right? After the audition, I wanted a cup of coffee. I go down, there's a Dunkin' Donuts, which conveniently is also from Boston.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm wearing a New York Giants sweater. Okay. And I go to walk in. As I'm walking in,
they kicked you out.
Yeah, you thought they would, but 2 guys are walking out. Go in, get my coffee, get whatever, and I come back out. The same 2 guys that walked out as I was walking in were still waiting for me.
No,
these guys gave me shit for wearing a New York Giants jersey in Boston. That's how much the hate is up there for New York and
no
dude,
way.
It is such a deep
You're like
seated
a pubic hair away from each other too.
Dude, it was like the rivalry and everything between the 2 of them. It's so real.
That's nuts.
It's great though. But again, that whole thing of
so they waited for you outside.
They
just
waited for me.
Shit?
Waited for me outside just to give me shit.
That's nuts.
Just to show you.
It.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like I love it. I love it because it's like it's so much more than just a game.
Nah.
You know what I mean? It's not just baseball. It's not just football,
towns, bro. This is my life here.
It's to go with the movie thing that we were talking about. It's like
this is what I grew up with.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
You're gonna disrespect.
You're gonna wear that in my town. I'm from Southie. No,
Southie. I'm from South.
Nah, but it's something, dude. Nuts. New York, Boston, Philly, like it's real.
No. I respect it.
Yeah,
it's real people, bro, that grow up with real stuff. And they're like, this is what I grew up with, bro. So if you're gonna come out here, you're gonna get ready.
Disrespect me like
you're gonna
that?
get disrespected.
I want to do that Robert De Niro face. Like, I can't do it right now, but I'm gonna start laughing.
That's nuts. That's nuts, bro. You ever seen Alec Baldwin's rendition of the Godfather reunion?
No.
He goes. There was the 20th anniversary, 20th or 40th, something like that. 20th anniversary of this film, and he goes, "You can't understand a single word any of these people are saying." He goes like, James Caan is out there, and he goes, "You remember the thing with the?" And he's like, and then he goes, you got Al Pacino going, "I remember you, and you were him, and I was you," and like doing all this stuff, and then he's like, and then Robert De Niro didn't even say a freaking word. He was just like, like the whole time. Nuts. Robert De Niro, what a disappointment.
God, how the mighty fall.
Disappointment, bro. That guy, because you see him on screen and you think he's going to be a certain type of way.
Yeah.
And then you see what he really does in media and all that shit. And you're like,
why did you do that?
What happened?
You could have just went AWOL and just like nobody heard from you after that.
Oh, I love when celebrities don't like to talk about politics.
It's great.
I love it. I go, leave the mystery.
Just leave the movies.
Yeah.
Just let the movies speak for you.
That's
Great
it.
acting.
Don't do that shit with the politics. Leave it alone.
Can't you want to talk about
Leave it alone.
like killing off your fan base?
Oh, easy. Easily. No, easily. Yeah, that easily kills your fan base, bro. I don't care what your political opinion is. Don't tell me.
No.
Don't tell me, bro.
Because regardless if I agree with
you
it
ruin
or
all
not,
your films.
You ruin all your films. Now it's like I don't even want to watch it now.
I don't know. Yeah. Because now I know like what you were doing in one role is all bullshit.
It's not true.
It's all bullshit.
It's all BS.
It's all bullshit.
It's bullshit.
Bullshit. Who else is somebody that got killed from their like political standpoint? Because this is De Niro.
De Niro's a big one.
Pacino never talked about shit like that.
No, I don't think. Oh my God.
Obviously, Schwarzenegger did. He was a governor.
Well, he was a governor, but who was the other one from Goodfellas?
Goodfellas.
Joe Pesci.
Goodfellas. You fucking making a South movie? He's from South Carolina.
He's a good feller.
Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci. He never.
Oh, I never heard.
That's what I'm saying. He never talked about it.
No, he never talked about nothing like that. Ray Liotta too. R.I.P. Ray Liotta.
Oh yeah, no, he never did either.
He never talked about it.
Cocaine Bear. Shout out.
Oh my God, I forgot he did that.
Yeah, we talked about that before.
My God, bro, what a film! What a stupid movie.
Yeah, and that's his last one. This poor guy.
What a
he
legacy.
went out on Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear. Yeah, that's a crazy film, bro.
Yeah.
Ice Cube's kid was in that fucking movie.
That I didn't know.
He looks just like Ice Cube. How could you not tell that was him?
I don't know. I don't think all black people look
O'Shea
like
Jackson Jr.
O'Shea Jackson.
His name's O'Shea. Like he has an Irish name.
Really?
O'Shea.
I didn't know that.
O'Shea. Oh, well, Ice Cube's real name is O'Shea Jackson.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I did not know that either.
He's had people ask him if he's Irish. He's like, no.
They just called me O'Shea. They wanted me to sound Irish.
No. He goes, do I look Irish to you?
Come on. I don't know. You never know.
O'Shea?
Hey, listen, he does a lineage test. Nobody knows
you
who they
never
are.
know nowadays.
Maybe I'm Nigerian.
That might be the case. Oh, no, cut that out. Fuck. All right, I know we were going harder than this. Fuck you, motherfucker.
You started with the
Cut
O'Shea.
it out. No, cut it out. Ah, fuck, that's deep, dude.
No, it's fine.
Is it?
It's fine.
O'Shea. No clicking.
Well, on that note,
thank you guys again for joining us for another episode of the Booth 2 podcast. Until next time.
Toodles.